Today we'll show you an example of a circular matrix as part of the next paradigm economy. We will start with one waste stream that has no commercial value and turn it into multiple revenue streams, basic needs, products, and secondary outputs, all by simply integrating accessible technologies and solutions that are available today. Credit for this matrix goes to Michael Klein of Wellspring Agritech. So the final outputs from this one waste stream will be clean power, methane capture, high-value crops and superfoods, biochar, which has a lot of benefits, soil blends that rebuild degraded soil, animal feed, and the ability to detoxify contaminated water. The waste stream we are using is forestry waste and wood waste. Think of it as a low or no value asset, and in fact, one that is detrimental if left to degrade on its own due to the carbon and methane release. The first application of the wood waste goes into a biochar kiln, which is designed to produce high-quality carbon or char. But do your due diligence, as not all biochar kilns are the same. Some produce low-quality or ashy char. Some don't meet the necessary emissions profiling, and some are not certified to be used as inputs by governing bodies. The process itself with the char is the first level of carbon sequestration, and the char can be used for many things. First, to regenerate and rebuild low-quality soil. Second, to increase crop yields 40% to 4x. Third, to reduce the amount of water needed for agriculture. Fourth, as an input for animal feed, which helps increase animal health and quality, and in cattle, decrease their methane emissions. Fifth, be used as a low-carbon material that could increase strength and quality of various supply chains for the construction industry. And sixth, decontaminate toxic water or clean up algae blooms. Some biochar kilns produce a syngas that can be used for energy to supply a greenhouse that will grow food year-round. The second use for the forestry waste is to create a base substrate material for low-tech gourmet mushroom cultivation that will grow high-revenue, high-price point crops like oyster mushrooms, reishi, shiitake, etc. Any mushrooms that don't make it to market or start to lose their freshness can be used for poultry feed, as they are shown to improve chicken health. This mushroom facility will provide two waste stream outputs that can be used as additional inputs. The first is that there's going to be CO2 that the mushrooms release, and that CO2 can feed into an algae photobioreactor that produces chlorella and spirulina. The chlorella and spirulina can be used for three outputs: superfood and immune-boosting products for humans, soil amendments that revitalize soil, and an input into nutrient-dense poultry or cattle feed. The algae photobioreactor can also create biofuel for additional clean power generation. The second waste stream output from the mushroom cultivation is that the substrate waste derived from the cultivation process has three potential applications. It can be put through anaerobic digestion that then creates methane that can be captured for additional power generation. It can be used to help rebuild soil and, again, be put into animal feed as a nutrient-dense input. So now you can see how we can get clean power from multiple sources: food growing on land that originally had low fertility because we can help rebuild the soil, local year-round food production, immune-boosting superfoods, and high-revenue food products, as well as the creation of green jobs. The carbon credit value is exponential. The biochar alone produces verifiable carbon sequestration, and additional credits can be accounted for and verified through many components of this matrix. So now we just have one example of how we can move beyond a circular economy concept into a matrix, saving massive money by optimizing outputs as inputs and creating multiple revenue streams from assets or waste streams that were previously considered to have no or little value. For further questions or information, please contact Kate at the Next Paradigm Economy, and thanks for watching.